So the Xbox Series X and the PS5, people have been talking about it. Everyone's been comparing the specs. Everyone's been trying to figure out which is the most powerful console that's ever created. The Xbox fanboys and the Microsoft fanboys are going at it. You know what I'm saying? They got the music. They're basically playing. They're going like that. You know. But I've been sitting there trying to figure out, because as much as I see it, even though I really try hard not to see it, because, you know, social media loves posting the most dramatic, serious bullshit on my timeline for Twitch and Facebook when I'm just on just for a few minutes. People are really getting into, like, the power and the specs of this thing. And I'm just like, does it really fucking matter? What games come with it, ladies and gentlemen? Where are the games? I haven't heard shit on shit. I haven't heard nothing. I've been hearing more about teraflops than I've ever heard of teraflops in my entire freaking existence. And I'm also including the fact that the Xbox One X, like, that was talking about the flops. And I'm over here saying, yo, what the flop is the matter with all of y'all? I don't give a fuck about the flops. Y'all flopping around with no game introductions, man. Y'all talking about all these fucking consoles, how powerful it is. Yo, what the... like, we're all imagining what it can do, and the main thing is, why am I imagining? Show me what these things can do! Like, fuck, I'm still giving people shit for the motherfucking PlayStation's conference. Basically talking about, yo, man, we got the specs over here. We got the backwards compatibility. Well, I'm going to get into the backwards compatibility. But I'm like, yo, we got the HD player with the 4K connecting with the Wi-Fi on the side, with the CD next to the DVD, with the TV communicating back to the DVD, but it's free. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. I really don't care. You're talking all this techno babble shit, and you ain't showing me no games that come with it. You ain't even showing me no damn price that coming with these damn consoles. The only good thing I can see so far is Microsoft basically announcing, saying, hey, you, gamer, are you a person who has old Xbox games? Maybe a 360 or hell, an original Xbox game? Or maybe if you went to a pawn shop or a Salvation Army or a brown elephant, or maybe your best friend's neighbor's cat, dog, sister's brother, uncle gave you a free old school Xbox game with this cane and a, you know, nice can of tap. If you have that, you could go ahead and put it into this Series X and it will seriously play that game for you. Nah, that's not bad, right? I'm over here like, yo, Xbox is basically saying every Xbox game that's ever made before the Series X can be played on the Series X. And it is seriously looking good. Like, you got PlayStation over here, like, with the fucking PS5 and shit. I don't even know what the fuck it looks like. It's like, at this point, I can imagine a big-ass fucking refrigerator, too. But this PlayStation 5 over here is like only being able to play PS4 Pro and PS4 games. And you gotta really sit there and think to yourself, what the fuck? A PS4 Pro game? How many PS4 Pro games? Like, where's the exclusive PS4 Pro games? Most games are just made as the game, and if you have a PS4 Pro, it just amplifies it. So you're basically saying any PS4 game, and it will just amplify it to PS4 Pro levels if the developers put that into the game. And then I'm just like, okay, what about PS3? What about PS2? What about PS1? Where are the old school PlayStations? Like, at this point, I might as well just keep the PS4 that I have and just keep playing that. Because why the fuck am I going backwards if you ain't got that much backwards? But then I thought about it. I know why they aren't going to PS3, 2, and 1. Because they have PlayStation Play. They have that new account. You know what I'm saying? You buy that subscription service and you can play old PlayStation games. But then Microsoft kind of has the same thing. But yet, if you have the disc, you can still play it. So I'm just over here like, yo, why isn't PlayStation doing this? Why are we getting excited for this? Like, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. And then I kind of do want to talk about the specs just a little bit. I want to talk about the storage. PlayStation's not even a fucking gig. Well, actually, no, let me rephrase that. PlayStation is a gig. It ain't a terabyte. I was like, yo, I literally was like, what? 825 gigs? What? What are you doing? Like, do you not understand how much these games take to download and update constantly? That means you'll pretty much be able to play maybe 4 or 5 games. And don't get me started on the Xbox Series X. That motherfucker only has a terabyte. That's just as bad as fucking PlayStation storage. But guess what, folks? You ain't got to worry about that. You can go ahead and buy a quote-unquote SSD special memory card from both of these fuckers. That'll probably cost $100, and I'm just underselling the 100, but it probably might cost $200 to put 2 terabytes, maybe 4. Jiminy Dillikers. What if it's, I'm hoping, because we don't have all the information, but what if, like, they're only Xbox tongue-tied. Basically, what if they only have storages like the 360 did, where it's like you have to buy a Microsoft exclusive SSD that only works with the fucking Xbox Series X. And that same situation can go for PlayStation as well. Now, granted, you guys can fucking tell me if that changes, but the whole point is you can't tell me that price ain't gonna change. Like, yo, we're pretty much going to be spending maybe $100 to $300 to better improve our storage. And don't tell me about the fucking cloud. The cloud is having a hard time as it is right now. Online infrastructures are struggling because of this thing. So it's kind of showcasing how, you know, look, having shit online is nice, but man, you kind of want that storage. You want good storage. You want to save your game files, right? I don't think that's a bad thing. I want to save my shit. I want to be able to play a game without having to constantly keep switching out memory cards. And by the way, even in the PS2 and the PS1 era, I had memory cards, but I didn't have to switch out my memory cards quite that often, man. I got like 3 memory cards. And I could still save a shit ton of stuff on all 3. I just like the fact I bought like a pack of like actual 3 memory cards, and I've been using the same 3 memory cards for my PS2. So like that's the funny thing about it. So it's like, yeah, I have 3 memory cards, but I didn't buy separately 3. I just bought like a memory card pack, and it just came in 3, and it came with a red, blue, and black, and I've just held on to the red, blue, and black. And I can still save shit on the red, blue, and black. And I've actually modded the blue, the red PS2 memory card so I can play games on my PS2 game that were like from other countries and stuff. And I can still save shit on that red PS2 memory card. I don't care at this point because they're PS2 games. And most people put that shit online. But the whole point is you got to probably have to spend $100 to $300 for storage for both of these consoles. And then last but not least, you got to ask yourself, we don't even know how much these fucking consoles are going to be. I mean, at most people are speculating that it's going to be $600 fucking dollars. $600. Like, I don't think y'all. Like, hold on. I don't think y'all understanding. This might be a $600 console. I don't know. We don't know because no one's saying shit. We probably might have to wait till Thanksgiving for Xbox. And we might have to wait until like Christmas Eve or some shit for PlayStation to get off his ass and be like, hey, we got a $600 console. But you got to think about it. That's $600. Then you got to pay for the online subscription. That's going to be another $60. Unless you already have your online subscription, so we'll take that off. I'll take it off. I'll be nice. It'll probably be $600 for this console. Then you got to pay for storage, which is probably going to cost you between $100 to $300. So that means it's either going to be $700 to $1,000 that you're going to be spending. And I hate to be that motherfucker because I really love playing consoles. But man, it looks like we might just have to go over to the PC Master Race, man. Like, you're just going to have to accept it.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Yo, man, PC might be the place to be. I mean, if you're going to drop, if at any point of time you spend close to $700 or more upgrading this fucking console, you might as well have just gone PC. Like, at this point, even most games aren't even really exclusives anymore. I mean, what is it? Horizon Zero Dawn? That's on fucking PC. I should know because someone on Twitter got hella mad and they threw their PlayStation to the ground because of that shit. And now supposedly there's a rumor that's stating that God of War no longer has this PlayStation exclusive mark, and that might hop over to the PC. So, I mean, if that happens, no more exclusives. And that means no more exclusives, then shit. Might as well just all go PC. I mean, but that's only if you guys care about the fucking graphics. For me, I don't really give two shits. I just mostly like to play games. I love the plug and play aspect of a fucking console. But we're losing that plug and play aspect more and more each iteration of these fucking consoles. Because that's what a console was originally meant for. It was never meant to be as good as a PC. Nothing can be a PC in terms of graphics and power. It was meant to be able to play games right away. That's the main power, the main selling point of a console. You just plug it in, very little updates, and you play. But now we're losing that playability. Now we're just playing ourselves by spending that much money and realizing that we still want it to be as powerful as a PC when consoles were never meant to be as powerful as a PC. I don't know why we started thinking that way, but gosh darn it. God darn it. What the fuck? It's never meant to be that powerful. But whatever. Moral of the story is this. I just feel like we need some game announcements. Give me a motherfucking reason to get a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. Show me the games. I wants to see the games. Efo want games. Games. I want games. That's it. No more bullshit. Games. 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 I don't give a fuck. You can talk about all those flopping shits you want. Show me the game, show me the price, and show me the price of how much it's going to cost to upgrade my storage. You give me those three things, then we'll talk. Until then, I'm going to start saving my motherfucking money to get me a really good PC. That's what I'm going to do. I already got a keyboard and mouse, and I don't play on keyboard and mouse, and I still got my PS4 controller, and I still got a wired Xbox 360 controller. At this point, show me the cost on these consoles, and if I don't like what I see, and I don't like the exclusive games that come with the motherfuckers, I'm going to PC. I'm making the huge jump. And it ain't even that huge of a jump because Microsoft promotes their shit on PC anyways. And it's starting to look like PlayStation going to do the same. And it's pretty much coming to the point where pretty soon I might see Nintendo put their shit on PC. So if you excuse me, I'm getting ready to get me a good PC.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?